Hello everyone, it's Quest Quenchers here today, and this is a bit of an off-script video. I literally just want to talk about the gameplay, the extended gameplay that we've seen of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom on the Nintendo Switch 2. And I gotta say, I really like it. Seeing the game run smooth 60 FPS in 4K is kind of crazy. It The reason why I stopped playing Tears of the Kingdom was because of the performance. I couldn't handle the constant drops and stuff like that. Then seeing how both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom play at 60 FPS 4K, it looks so smooth. It looks really nice, and it's actually like got me kind of excited to play it. Of course, there's issues with the pricing of games nowadays, and I think it's becoming a little bit too expensive, but especially for digital downloads and stuff, I think it's getting a bit silly, as well as physical copies. But I think it is a sign of the times, isn't it? With with everything that's going on in the economy and around the world, that everything is just going up ridiculously. Um, in food and all that stuff. But yeah, apart from that, um, seeing the 4K footage and the smooth 60 FPS, as well as the in sort of like the app that you can use for the Switch too, for the Zelda notes to be specific, it looks really cool. Like so apparently you can send stuff to from Tears of the Kingdom to Breath of the Wild. Of course, it won't be any of the fused items and stuff, but it'd be like probably meals and stuff like that, or items like diamond or you know and stuff like that you can sell probably. Um, stuff like that. Useful items basically across games, which is pretty cool. That's quite a unique feature, I would say, with the app. And all the things you can do with Zelda notes, I find it very quite cool. Some of the new voice lines and stuff, and the new notes. These sound probably just like a paragraph, maybe 3 or 4 lines of dialogue, just to add a little bit more to the lore, or something like that. I mean, it probably won't be. It'll probably just be, like the what was it, Temple of Time, how Zelda said like just a few things that it's a bit inconsistent throughout time, and their world, and it's one of the mysteries of Hyrule. That doesn't add much, but it's cool that the voice actors got some more work, I guess. But you know it's still but just seeing the 4K footage and the all the new stuff that the app brings to it. It's a shame it's not integrated to the game. They haven't gone back and added it as a dossier or anything like that. But maybe they can't. Maybe they do something with the code or stuff. I mean, gaming is very complicated. But yeah, it's something to do. It's interesting both in having. So I'll have the Switch docked and be playing along with that, and then also have my phone and be like, oh, navigate me to this. I want to hear this. It might be like fun for the first couple of times, and then you like, it doesn't really get me anything, or you don't really know. I mean, I imagine hardcore Zelda fans would really want to hear everything, especially like more Zelda lines. I think there's a different sort of voices from different people. But yeah, but overall, I like this kind of thing. 4K res, 60 FPS. Of course, there's like it's not the most detailed game, but definitely the frame rate, if it has improvements, that would be great. And it looks like it does because I really struggled with playing Tears of the Kingdom because of the frame rate, and it was just mainly the crowded areas that really kind of got really low, like the what's it called, um, the place next to Hyrule Castle and stuff like that, as well as a few other places that just had like really bad frame drops. So hopefully they fix that and they've upkit. I heard that they're using sort of NVIDIA technology like DLSS and stuff like that, and frame generation. So hopefully that will improve the overall experience. I use a lot of frame generation in the games I play, like Stalker 2 and stuff like that. And it's it's going all right. And yeah, it makes the game more smoother. Of course, you still have like you don't feel like you're pressing the button sometimes exactly, but it's you don't feel it sometimes, and sometimes you do, depending on the game. But yeah, overall, that's just my little conversation about all the gameplay we've seen, and the little bit, it's just nice to see the gameplay. I just wish Nintendo advertised the Treehouse event a little bit more. I think they call the reason like they call it the Treehouse event kind of threw everyone off. But I think that's kind of like a normal thing that Nintendo does. Um, they just word it kind of strangely. A Treehouse event, I haven't heard about that in ages, but it might be something that people are used to if the Nintendo field. I think, as I'm not really, that I don't understand it. But yeah, so it's cool. We've seen a little bit more gameplay, and I do recommend you go and watch the video on Nintendo of America, as it's in like 4K. I'll even leave a description, a link in the description for you. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to let you know that there's actually been some more Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, as well as comparisons. I really like the comparisons, especially in the forest, because that was terrible FPS, but it seems really smooth, so I'm quite surprised. Right, that is all from me now. I will see you in the next video. Please like, subscribe, and take care of yourselves. Goodbye.